I got political relevance from P2B. That's an insult and an assault to the power of celebrity. Movie stars, celebrities give relevance to politicians, not the other way around.
If you put Peter Obi this time as a candidate, he cannot penetrate the north because we have our structures in the north.
Welcome once again, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you'll be watching this particular video. So, Kenneth Okonkwo made a statement which has been going around the whole internet against Peter Obi, stating that he gave Peter Obi political relevance, one that shall never end. All of a sudden, the big man Kenneth Okonkwo has been yabbing a lot, and Obidient are not taking it lightly on him. Meanwhile, Festus Keyamo also came out making some analysis regarding 2027 general election. A big man, according to him, said that Peter Obi does not stand a chance, when it comes to winning in the north, stating that Tinubu has more political influence and has secured his votes in the north. This particular speech has left everyone talking and, having one thing or the other to say. The north we know today is not the north of 2023. Regarding the suffering that they have gone through in just 2 years of the administration of Tinubu, the northerners we know right now are complaining. The other day, the big man himself, Kwakwanso, came out making some statement that Tinubu has neglected the north. Still, this guy called Festus Keyamo is deliberately deceiving himself and his followers that the big man Tinubu still has a stronghold in the north. The north we know, which is so disappointed in the present administration. The kind of people, the starvation, hunger, IDP camps multiplied to its greatest number in just 2 years is more than enough for them to say no to the present administration. I think the people of the Tinubu's cabinet and cabal has failed to actually let him know the truth that he's not doing well at the moment. Meanwhile, Obidient no take am easy on Kenneth Okonkwo. They say for this thing where Kenneth Okonkwo don't talk, say they have already cancelled him. He's no longer going to be like, the spotlight they used to give to him, they are taking it away, according to all the Obidient family. And of course, this guy called Kenneth Okonkwo, who got a lot of political relevance from Peter Obi, is now saying that Peter Obi himself is the one that got political relevance from him. Meanwhile, the people of Rivers State don't come out, so they are all angry at Wike, calling out Wike. They say, Wike na minister where you be. So the other guy waiting be named Fubara, na him be governor. Wike you be minister. Fubara na him be governor. They cannot run away from the state because of you. This was the song the court group were chanting and singing along the streets, venting out their frustration on Wike. Make I play this first video of the big man himself, Kenneth Okonkwo, who came out making a fool out of himself because Nigerians at the moment is very angry at him for making this statement. They disregard it and they say that go better for Kenneth Okonkwo for making this statement against the man who has given him the relevance he has today in politics.
Now, look at one Obaze that I used to respect. Look at what he wrote. Hey, Kenneth, I wish him well. Peter Obi, he got his popularity in movie. He got political relevance from Peter Obi. Baldadash, let him go and practice his mischievous diplomacy to men of greater gullibility. Let me tell you about that statement. He said, I got political relevance from Peter Obi. That's an insult and an assault to the power of celebrity. Let me take you to United States. When Joe Biden was looking out fundraising, it was when a George Clooney and Julia Roberts took him. He got his highest amount. When he went to the disastrous debate, the democratically elected Congress members of the Democratic Party in America, they started coming one by one, trying to urge Biden to step down. He didn't give in. But when a George Clooney made a statement, you have to step down. Joe Biden stepped down. He couldn't bear the heat. Movie stars, celebrities give relevance to politicians, not the other way around. When I resigned from APC, the whole world carried it. When I started talking about P2B, I have never met him. And this is not to diminish the mutual symbiotic value that we added to each other, that actually elevated each other. But for you to say he gave me political relevance, that's an insult. Are you giving me a movie star that acted the first movie that started Nollywood? Oh, they are still denigrating the power of stardom? No, sorry. When you invited me to your studio, it was not because I had anything to do. It was because I was a spokesperson and I had something inside of me to deliver. We have finished the campaign. You are still inviting me. Has it to do with anything that I'm speaking for anybody? And somebody is saying somebody gave me political relevance. I don't blame him. And he's saying seeking for greener pastures. I was sponsoring a ruling party. I donated and invested to a campaign in PDP, in APC. I have never asked for anything. Isn't it an insult for you to say that area father, because he's supporting a P2B, and then it is P2B that is giving him political relevance? Is that not an insult to the celebrity power of area father? It's not like saying Aisha Yusuf that because he's supporting Obi, that it is P2B that is giving her political relevance. Obaze, I thought he was more intelligent than that.
Welcome back again. The next video I'm going to be playing you now is the statement made by Festus Keyamo. I guess Festus, has no knowledge or has not traveled to the north or is not living in Nigeria to see what is going on. Today, inflation is at the highest rates. The big man made dollar at the rate of 450, 500, and today a dollar is trading at 1,550 to 1,600 per dollar. Naira is trading at that rate, and this guy has the temerity to say that the Northerners, are still happy, and the vote of the Tinubu, the Jagaban, is still safe and secured, in the north. Despite the fact that the big man, the former president, the late president Buhari is gone, who was the main person who was still the hope of the APC in the north. At this time, there's nothing anybody is going to tell me Tinubu is losing in the north. It is either the coalition brings out a strong candidate which can suppress and take away the vote of the big man, waiting be named Tinubu from the north, or the Northerners will face the area of Obi. Of course, we are seeing it. Obi, who is still among the coalition, is seasoned for one term, in office. That is 4 years in office, and he will be out. According to him, if he does not win this particular election, he is not going to be contesting again. And we know Obi by his word. Listen to Festus Keyamo as in the full himself for studio. Watch to the end, and don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and share this video. Let it go viral.
Nostradamus at this time. Nostradamus. Because don't forget that I have been back-to-back chief spokesperson to 2 presidents. And I know the demography very well. If anybody claims to know that demography, and on this your program, go and play back my tapes. I told you exactly what was going on in 2019 in terms of where we're going to lose, where we're going to win the numbers. In 2023, I told you exactly what was going to happen. Play back my tapes on this program. So you can call me a Nostradamus, a political. I told you. And we have looked at we are going to work hard. So this is not a program of chest beating and all that. No. We like what is happening. I like what is happening. They are putting us on our toes. So it's going to make us work harder. But the numbers are not looking good for them. I'll tell you something. This so-called edits they are forming, whoever they bring, I want to give you a small expo, but it's an expo that will not help them. Either way, in 2023, what they are working on is that they want to bring Peter Obi and Atiku together, and so join those numbers. And so if they join those numbers, it beats our 8.4 million votes. Zebudai will say foul. Let me tell you why it is wrong. Peter Obi, if you make him the deputy to Atiku, there were 3 demographic factors that delivered Peter Obi in 2023. Let me tell you those 3 demographic factors that in fact 3 will collapse. 1, the other candidates were Muslims, And so there was only one Christian candidate. So the whole Christian demography went to 1 point. The second demography that was that the Southeast felt cheated. And so the Southeast all went to 1 point because of that demography of only one Igbo man, only one Christian. And the third demography, of course, the Obidient young Nigerians coming up who felt they were angry, they wanted a younger person and all of that. All the other candidates were older than him. So those three demographies delivered that 6 million vote he had in 2023. Once you make Obi the deputy to Atiku, the Christian demography will pull out of that 6 million votes.
But they will not go to Tinubu.
If they remain at political, we are good. No, if they remain at political, we are good. But don't forget that the president also has a pastor who is a wife. A wife who is a pastor. And so that Christian demography will snatch some of them and increase our votes. Don't forget too that Southeast demography that supported him, once it's Atiku, they will pull out. They will not support him. They will not. The pastors cannot come out campaigning for an 80-year-old Muslim president. They will not do that. So he will lose that demography. If it is the other way around, you pick Peter Obi as the candidate, and you put Atiku. Atiku cannot even be the vice to start with because he has done 2 terms as vice president. So he cannot do as vice president again. If you put Peter Obi this time as a candidate, he cannot penetrate the north because we have our structures in the north. We have governors, we have senators, we have all the structures.
And Buhari has died with 12 million votes.
We have the structures there who are Buhari's people in the north.
And those who are speaking Hausa at the barrier, they are no longer following APC.
I will show you tapes of people who are saying that they will follow APC.
We're totally out of
You don't carry tapes to say of a crowd saying that you will not follow APC. We have tapes of people saying they are singing.
Dongu is maturing. We'll see what happens.
It has matured. It has matured.
Festus Keyamo, see that.
So guys, after listening to Festus Keyamo, what is your take on that matter where you talk? Do you think Festus Keyamo is actually making the right statement? Do you think it is true that the Tinubu Asiwaju is still that influential in the north? At this time, statistics show that Tinubu does not even stand a chance at all in the north. It has less or more than 43%, a stronghold in the north at the moment. This is because of some other political mights which are still around him. Let's not forget, Kwakwanso has left. A lot of other big political mights from the north has left. And this guy, what is his name? The one that was so busy insulting Obi up and down, with that Elrufai or what they call Nasiru, has also left. You understand? He's no longer with the APC at the moment. And still, Festus Keyamo still has the mind to deceive the presidency, because this is actually an act of deceit. Not speaking the truth, is deceitful, knowing for the fact that this administration is underperforming. You understand? Taking away fuel subsidy, taking away electricity subsidy, and yet we are still borrowing over trillions of dollars and billions of dollars every blessed day in the name of infrastructure development, whereas we were supposed to be getting this money from the money that was supposed to be gotten from subsidy. What are they not telling us? At this point in time, it is safe to say that they are just making a caricature of themselves, and come 2027, they will see the game. Obi, they said, has no political influence, will show them again. Oh yeah, now, make I play the next video of the people of Rivers State, who are against, the injustice that Wike has been imposing on the state, and showing that Fubara has no right to certain, offices and certain, rights in the states.
You know be God though. I will light for you. Wicked and lager. Wicked oh, na minister you be oh, na Fubara be God.
want to use this opportunity to say a big thanks to all the Obedients who has been following up on this matter, supporting Peter Obi and ensuring that yes, they lend their voices to actually promote this movement. This is not just any kind of politician. This is Obedient. This is a movement. It is a statement, and very soon they will all know that okay, this particular movement is not like other movements out there. Obi means business, and Obedients are ready to support. At this point, there's nothing else I can say other than a big shout out to them all. All of you have been doing wonderful, and 2027 is another opportunity for we to come out and ensure that Nigeria is safe. Come out there and vote, because this is your right. It is our only chance of making Nigeria a better place. Keyamo has said his own. The big man, waiting the corner and there, Kenneth Okonkwo, is already making statements up and down, because already he's Atiku boy and he's hoping that Atiku will clinch the presidential ticket for ADC come 2027 general election. Let me know your take on this particular matter. What do you think regarding the statement of the big man, Kenneth Okonkwo, and that of Festus Keyamo? Share your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel.